Hey gamers, I'm back. Are y'all ready to solve a murder? I'm assuming. I'm guessing this is based on the image, which does have the trailer image, which has a puddle of red. But you know, they work at a hotel, so there's no reason why it can't be other red liquids. A ketchup flow of some kind. Yes, hello. I just got back from PAX. I got back yesterday morning, and boy, are my arms tired. No, I got back yesterday morning. I have an incredible cold. I am extraordinarily stuffed up. I've got some fisherman's friends. I've got a Pyrex cup full of tea. So I mentioned this because I had talked about doing an extra long stream to get this like 4 to 6 hour game knocked out before I leave. There's a non-zero chance I'll split it up into 3 streams instead, because I'm so foggy. But PAX was incredible. PAX was so good. Thank you to everybody who saw me on the show floor and said hello. Thank you for everybody who came to the panels. They were highly successful. The debate club was awesome. The PAX panel show was crazy as always. They were so packed they had to turn people away at the door, so we were full up in that room, which was really awesome. I heard they streamed many of the panels. They recorded the PAX panel show and said it would be available VOD, but I'm not certain where. So I will track down that information and post it when I have it. But I simply don't know when that will be. How could I have poisoned Chris Straub? Yeah, Chris got food poisoning is what I heard. And I was super polite and didn't ask him where he ate so that I could avoid eating there, because that felt rude and self-serving. But yeah, he was quite out, so I also took his place on the Jackbox Party panel. So I was on that one. I also was on if he showed up to do the Actually Live panel, and that was super, super, super fucking fun. I did okay at it, which was way better than I thought I was going to. That was like a Slumdog Millionaire-esque panel for me, because I think the first 2 questions, or at least the first 2 questions I got right, were one that was about Digimon Pokemon, and I knew that from doing the what if Digimon had been more popular than Pokemon video, and the next one was about Battle Royale and the origins of Battle Royale, and I knew about that because I literally the day before picked up a translated copy of Battle Royale at a local like Japanese secondhand shop. And so I was having just this like moment where I'm like, oh my god, where I'm flashing back. I'm flashing back to all of these moments in my recent and distant history that clarified how I knew these questions. Lensart, that felt really good. That was a great panel. Kate and Annika are so fucking funny. Everybody in the audience was so chill. That was an awesome panel. What else? They had to write an actually for me? Yes, basically. It was exactly the Slumdog Millionaire plot. I was having a Slumdog Millionaire moment for sure. Excuse me. I'm going to try to mute if I need to cough or sneeze. Okay, there the captions go. I was waiting for the captions to catch up, but I think they made it. Yeah, it was great. PAX was great. I saw so many people. I played so many incredible games. Like, you always play a lot of games. I think it's just a cold. I think it's just a normal cold. I always play tons of games when I go to PAX. This time I played what feels like an exceptional amount of really, really good indie games. There were just so many. And I'm also like, now I'm like reading other people's PAX coverage and I'm like, oh, what? I didn't even see. How did I? There was a FMV mystery game There was an F&B mystery game that got kickstarted in like 2021, I think. May have been 2020, but several years ago, called Ghost. And they've been working on it, and there hasn't been much updates. But they had a demo at one of the booths, and I walked past it. I didn't even clock what it was, because it's just called Ghost, and so it's like, okay, that could be anything. But I started writing coverage. I'm going to have a Patreon post about the really, really good games I played. So check it. I keep an eye out on that. Yes. Also, HTMLE. Yes. There was a secret. So Panic had a booth there because Panic publishes video games. Panic makes, they publish Noir, which I loved last year. They publish Thank Goodness You're Here, which I loved this year. They did Untitled Goose Games. They're just a really incredible publisher. And over the past couple of years, they've really cemented themselves as being like really savvy with really quirky games. They are also the ones that do, I believe they are the ones that do the little game, little click-clack game, the little handheld. Anyway, they had a merch booth because of course they did. Playdate, thank you. Playdate is the one I was thinking of. They had a merch booth, and they didn't have the peens openly for sale, but then I saw a fellow content creator that I follow posted a picture of it, and I was like, what? I must have just not seen it when I was over there looking at the stuff. So I went back the next day and I was like, hello, I would like a can of peens, please. And the guy behind the counter was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I can get that for you. I'm being real sus about it. And he reached down and he came back up. I was able to bring this home because I thought it was nice. He brought up this bag that had the little can of peens in it, and I bought it. And I was like, what's the deal? And he was like, it's secret. So they were secret peens. And I posted a picture on social medias. It was just a non-alcoholic beer. I heard from other people who got it that it was unnoteworthy. It's just a non-alcoholic beer. And I really regret. What happened was I put it in, I was like, either I should drink this now and turn into like a TikTok or something. But what I would really like to do is take it home and drink it live on live stream. I think that would be the most fun thing for me to do. And so I was like, not thinking, I put it in my suitcase. And on my way to the airport, I was like, I'm not going to check my bag. But I have these peens. I have this can of peens in my suitcase. And so it was one of those things where I was like, it was so early. I got such an early flight. My flight left at 7 a.m. So we had to get quite early. And I just wasn't thinking straight. I should have just like cranked it in the airport. But I put it in my bag. I was like, you know, they've let me through before with similar sorts of things. I think it'll be okay. It was not okay. They were so mean about it. And they did not think that the can of peens was funny at all. At all. They were not. I was just like, well, 2% gold. That's the thing, is they opened it. He withdrew it. And this guy was like, he had the vibe. He didn't have the vibe of a military man. Let me pinpoint his vibe for you. He did not have the vibe of like a veteran or somebody who has been to combat. He had the vibe of the kind of dude that has like a full camo gear and vest and his own airsoft guns or like paintball guns, and he shows up at the air like wherever the airsoft play is in like that full outfit, and is just like cosplaying being a military man and being just like super serious and like nothing here is funny. This is a waste of our time. And yeah, that was his vibe. And he was just like, bam. And I was like, I'm just going to crank it and chug it here. And I went to go and open, and he was like, no, you can leave. You can get out. and empty out the can and go through security all over again, or I can keep the peens. He didn't say the peens. I don't think he clocked what he said. But it was that kind of vibe. He would not let me. I would have had to have left and gone all the way back through security. And it was one of those things where I was like, I probably would be fine. Okay. Like I would probably be fine on time, but I just didn't want to risk it, honestly. So no peens for me. I'm sad about it. I posted pictures in the Discord if you want to see. It was really good. I would have loved to have just had that on hand. And then in the background of videos, there being that peen can. That peens can. I would have isoplot. I'd have shotgunned the thing. I'd have made him shake in his sad little TSA power trip boots. Yeah. I did try to smuggle the peens. It's hugely disappointing. Anyway, no peens. No peens for me. But the panels all went super well. Everyone was really nice. I had a catastrophic transportation issue that meant I was super late to the Jackbox stream. But everybody was like, I was clearly stressed out about it, and they were very sweet about being like, it's totally okay. It's going to be okay. It's all right. It's fine. We'll just hop you out. Like, everybody was so nice about it. And that made me feel worse. No, it made me feel fine. They were very much like, it's okay. And I was like, okay, it's okay. But it was great. It was so wonderful. I got to hang out with a lot of cool people. Got to do some cool panels. The announcers are really good for that one. Here's a secret. Here's a secret about being on stage for that one. It's really hard to hear the announcers because we are hearing basically the same speakers y'all are hearing up there. And so it's just like I could barely hear the announcers for most of that, which is a shame. I really liked the teeth shirt I made, but it didn't have the word jizz on it, so it didn't go through. It was a really fun panel. I'm glad Sam won the trivia party. He really pulled out an impressive amount of trivia for that one. But I hope you appreciate the teeth. I mean, Midnight, what is saliva if not teeth jizz? The captions weren't on board with that one. This game is setting me up to watch somebody die and to do nothing to prevent it. If anything, it's teeth sweat. Okay. Okay, yeah. Ooh.
Let's keep moving.
And as a reminder, I'll stream today, maybe stream tomorrow, depending on how much we get done today, and then stream Thursday. But then I will be out once again for 2 weeks in the Alps. Desperately hoping I'm over this cold by then.
Here we are.
Look at her cute little dress. Look at the little sailboat. This is very cute. You're having your teeth looked at by a dentist or by like a pervert?
All yours, sir.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay.
What if that door had opened and Jenks had walked in? Like, what if it had just been him?
Husband?
I'm sorry?
Can you hear this? Is the audio is very, very quiet in my ear. It's very quiet. Okay. We're at max volume, but I'll turn it up in the software.
Are you married?
No, not yet. I live with my mother. She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father.
Is that better? Does it need to be louder? Still very quiet? Okay. This is often an issue when I watch people stream, that the overall stream will be very quiet. I've never had a problem where the game itself is simply too quiet.
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
Okay. Let me know if I need to adjust it
Par
more.
la fontaine, les filles s'en vont et s'y promènent au bras des garçons. Tu les entraînes au cœur des buissons où elles étrennent l'amour en saison. Tu les enchaînes dans un tourbillon de vrais rêves, car dans les frissons naissent toujours les plus belles chansons d'amour. Au clair de la fontaine, j'ai vu dans tes yeux mille couleurs.
God!
Quand la claire fontaine
That was scary.
s'amusait au jeu de nos deux cœurs.
Vacuuming's done. Now just a bit of tidying up and I can go on break.
Oh my god, look at these. Look at this really burnt bear.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing you've seen better days. But you're obviously still important to someone.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh man. Yeah, the music is really is doing some good work getting us into the mood. Oh, wow, realistic bear head movement physics.
Te souviens-tu de cet émoi
Cute.
descendant nos âmes
Cute.
inconnues? Par la fontaine, comme il
I
faisait
don't need to bother reception right now.
Oh my god, are we actually gonna have to make a bed? Oh my god. Oh man, this game coming fucking right out of the gate,
That's
making us
lot of
make a
money
bed.
to owe. Just what did you get yourself involved in?
Regretfully, we are here to resort to the lines of communication. Regretful as we are to have to resort to our client and your neighbor is ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect due debts. $1,904.75, but in old-timey money. He has given us little recourse but to contact him through those in close physical proximity in hopes that they will deliver this message. We don't want to disturb you, but we are narky on your neighbor. Okay.
Owning menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
I'm gonna adjust the, see if I can adjust the music audio. It's a little loud compared to the rest, but I'm super into this song. You know me, you know my family. I've had a seat at our bar since the day we opened in '49. You're more than a friend to us, you're practically family. And while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want to be as direct as possible in letting you know that you're down to your last chance. The $8,380 you owe us plus 25% interest. Hey, Faith, this dude is getting raked over the fucking coals. Is now 8 months overdue. My patience is worn thin. This isn't like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. Faith Packs was so fun. We have opened our pockets to you time and time again, and all you've done is taken advantage of our goodwill and generosity. We'll come over in person to make our collection tomorrow. I'll be bringing along the boys so we can all sit down and have a chat. But just so you know, they aren't too good with words. Uh-oh. I hope the hotel got their money up front. Oh god, it's more loan. Initial amount of $1,500. Amount overdue $3,500. I think this guy might be in debt. Oh god. 15% yearly rate interest. Oh boy. But it looks like we're in the late 1950s. I'm gonna put off to make the bed. Did he? Oh, this is so sad. He must be running like with his kids,
You brought
right?
your own mug? Well, I guess ours aren't quite as complimentary.
It says best dad. It's me. Great scarf texture on that scarf. Shoehorn. Bathroom. Oh god, yes. I never know when I hear the conceit of a game how well they're gonna like lean into it. Yes. I mean, there's only so much work you can do on some of this.
Voila. Good as new.
Oh. Yes, thank you. I was worried I was going to have to do some really specific scrubbing on that one as well. I'm glad I didn't. Covered the mirror. Do you think that's because they didn't want to have to render mirror images, a thing that is traditionally very difficult in games, or do you think it's because the person who is living here is a ghost? Oh my god. Look at this tweed sheet.
Nothing like a well-made bed.
Well, that was really satisfying. Okay. I think we're good. I know, this is the bed I made. Everyone pose for a picture with the bed I made. Okay. All right, I did it. Yeah, I guess it's game over. I made the thing. Was there trash on the floor? Oh, I'm gonna get fucking fired. I need this job so bad.
About that nut house they want to build next door?
Yeah, it creeps me out. Imagine all the weirdos who'll start hanging around the hotel.
I can think of someone who'll feel right at home. Look at her, always glued to that gossip magazine.
Oh my god, the other nurses hate me?
Real friends, or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Well, when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere. Oh, did you see Rebecca come in this morning? She was wearing the same clothes.
It is especially funny that they're like, oh, you see that girl over there? She gossips. It's like, well...
Sophie speaking.
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick?
Sure. I'll be right there.
You're right, you shouldn't.
No, I realized I've been blind. I was so in love with you that I couldn't see.
What?
I couldn't see.
It's the outfit. The outfit is giving me nurse.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie. Now's not the time to pick up smoking, Sophie.
Do you hear that Jox and Wendy are
Shock.
having some sort of affair?
Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you? Shock. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you?
Great way to get some luggage stolen. Oh my god, is it Valentine's Day? Oh my god, is it decorated for Valentine's Day? 19 arrested in deviant raid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They probably means artists. Probably means like deviant artists, right? Montreal police arrest 19 persons in early Saturday raid at Manny's Lounge, located on Stanley Street. A known hangout for sex deviants. Montreal City Police, a court official, and 2 teachers were among those seized. Plans to send letters to school employing the arrested teachers. School principals, parents, and fellow teachers should prevent such people from being in close contact with youngsters. It's everyone's responsibility to protect our children. Different era, same bullshit. Snowstorm. Okay, that's a fun context. It's February 17th, 1958. Okay. Another bloody Valentine's Day concluded in horror last Friday with the murder of an Outremont resident. Ugh. A worried neighbor called the authorities after hearing loud shouts from next door. Found the lifeless body of a 34-year-old man. Stop worrying and save your marriage with Liz oil. Incredible. Does your personal hygiene worry you? Are those worries bothering your husband? Marriage hygiene. What? It's penetrative and effective even in the presence of organic matter. Is this like a douching product? Okay, that's okay. Hold on. Let me allow. Yeah, this got to be a douching product, right? Ice oils endorsed, yeah. The fact that organic matter is italicized is so grim. So creepy. Oh, but look at the snow! Alright, so there was a Valentine's Day ball recently.
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception.
Oh, there. Eat it, Nicole.
Hey, Beth.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
Oh, I try not to pay attention to them.
I just find the sucking noises hard to ignore, you know? But that
Beth.
won't be an issue today, of course.
I love this lady.
Every sound is being drowned out by the phone's constant ringing.
Because of the storm?
You have no idea. You're the only person I've talked to today that hasn't mentioned the blizzard. I mean, until now.
Oh. Sorry.
It's all right. I guess I'm just looking for something else to talk about. Anything else.
Not every woman is a broad. Beth is a broad.
Well, I do have some gossip about Jacques and Wendy.
How dare you not lead with that? What's going on?
When you called, I wasn't whispering because they were making out. They were fighting.
Oh, this is entertaining. I mean, oh no, why?
I'm not completely sure, but it sounded like Linda had something to do with it.
Ugh, that bitch.
Beth?
Trust me, she deserves it.
I don't get why everyone hates her so much. Linda's always nice to me.
That's
To
why they
you,
hate her.
maybe, but she's just the worst to every girl she perceives as a threat.
Oh no!
A threat to what?
I don't
You're
know.
just not that
Her place as
difficult. You're not
Bernard's right hand,
challenging,
I suppose.
Sophie.
So,
Oh.
you're saying I'm not a threat?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Linda thinks that, but that's her mistake. I know there's more to you than meets the eye.
Oh. Thanks. So, you said you needed me? My help, I mean.
Oh, right. Wanna guess why?
They are not giving me any good flirty options.
Did you see a mouse again?
You make it sound like that would be no big deal.
It would. Wouldn't it?
Well, what if it was a rat?
Didn't you tell me you were raised on a farm? Those little creatures shouldn't scare you.
Ugh, that doesn't make them any less disgusting.
So, is there one or not?
No.
A dame
no.
and a half.
No rodent is involved, thank God. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
That's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well,
It's
can't
funny
have the
because she
beauty
didn't
of the
even
Clarendon
see a
Hotel take
mouse. She
absence
was
from her throne,
preemptively
can we?
defensive about
Oh,
the
the people
idea of
would
seeing a
riot.
mouse.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway,
Love this
I
ominous
have to get back
photo
to
over
work.
her shoulder.
there's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Ah, my chats with Beth are always a highlight. She's such a mega dame. She's got legs as long as champagne stems. She called me to clean up a mess made by one of a chance. I don't think I've met someone who could make conversation seem so effortless. Beth has a witty response for everything. Too bad maids aren't allowed in the lobby. Damn. Trouble in Paradise. Okay, so this must be part of the mechanic. Of, like, keeping track of all the stuff happening. Linda got to Jock's head and convinced him that Wendy was trying to flirt with some of the guests. Damn, okay. Haunted! Love this. This is cool. I wonder if this is concept art or this is just additional art they did for the characters. Ah! Fucking young Eugene Levy over here. Alright. Okay. Ah, Mama and Papa. Wait, does that say her father left when she was young? Oh, 2 years old. Mom doesn't say much, so I stopped asking. She doesn't talk to me very much about her time as a nurse during the war, but I've always wondered what kind of person she was before that harrowing chapter of her life. Phew. Never miss an episode of The Wild Orchard. On her good days, she can manage on her own, but on her bad days, well, I do best to be there with her.
Chocolate mousse cake.
Ooh.
Maybe Bobby wouldn't mind sneaking me a slice. Ugh, no. Bernard would have both our heads. That smell. If only we were allowed in there.
Man, this is
Linda's
rough.
been putting these everywhere lately. It's weird that Bernard allows it.
What? Issued by the Divorce Oversight Committee. Say no to divorce. You can be divorced against your will. Women and children suffer most in divorce. You lose your succession rights in divorce. The wife's pension rights are lost in divorce. You lose your right to the family home in divorce. Okay, so do we think Linda's maybe going through something at home? Bobby's the head chef. Takes care of all the restaurant orders. I love walking by the kitchen doors any chance I get just to smell whatever Bobby's cooking up. but linger too long and you'll get an earful. I do not want to spend another afternoon cleaning macaroni out of my hair. Damn!
Okay, let's get that mop from the supply closet.
Linda, Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda! I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew, hi. I'm sorry, I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No.
You gonna fucking narc about it, Andrew?
And I...
Hey. It's okay, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm just... I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you?
Hims and Haws, the divorce ad?
I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
Were you here Friday night to see the whole thing?
Yeah. They had someone in
All right,
charge
I'll
of the
circle back
event,
to it.
but she ended up crying alone in the stairwell. So
Oh my god.
I had to take over.
What happened? Did it really go so wrong?
It certainly didn't go wrong for the people enjoying the party, but for those sober around them, that's another story.
Good God. I'm glad I didn't have to be there. I don't know how you do it.
And I don't know how you handle cleaning up after other people all day. You must see plenty of weird stuff, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. Something about you, something very odd or something gross. Hey, Chad. Uncle Lumpford, no. I mean, yeah, you're right, but no. Pull? Yeah, I'll pull. Hold on. It's gonna be a short pull. I want to hear what all of these are is the problem. Alright. Poll is live. I'm nervous about the about you option. Trial by agent, that's extremely well put. She just loves her job so much, and her job is listening to the gossip. Andrew's very patient. He is letting me go into my mind palace and pick out the thing. The thing that I want to tell him. But yeah, no, I agree. He gives me betrayer vibes. And that's unfair, because we don't know anything about him. We just got off on the wrong foot. I don't know. Something gross. Chat demands something gross. And by chat, I mean Chad, Prophet of Spitz, who contributed an astounding amount of channel points to this.
It's a bit gross.
Oh. I hope it's got nothing to do with bodily functions.
Aw, sweetie.
Good. I hope so too. A few weeks ago, I walked into a room and found the trash can filled with cucumbers. Like, whole cucumbers. And some of them were carved, and I threw the whole trash can out that day. Don't tell Bernard.
I won't. I better go help Beth. It's hell here with the snowstorm.
It's okay. I need to,
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah,
Take care.
carved
You
is... Chad, was that everything you hoped it would be? How full... How full?
Sure the hotel stays accessible to everyone.
I can hardly believe you two are from the same family. In the States, You'd be sent to jail for those communist ideas. I hope you're not considering listening to him.
Of course not.
This is not game mandated gossip. This is free gossip.
With the renovation cost overrun, the hotel's gonna go under if I don't.
Have you calling Mr. Weston?
I have, but I haven't been able to get through to him. And anyway, the last thing I want is to look like a beggar.
It's not begging if the other party's getting something in return. I'm sure the sales at Weston's have gone up since the partnership.
I don't know. I feel like he's been avoiding my calls.
Well, I'm imagining like a hotel trash room, trash can.
I've had this
A hotel room trash can. It's not that big.
right here.
But then any more than like one cucumber. Any more than 2 cucumbers, I think, in one trash can.
Come here. Is that good?
A bit lower.
Good?
Sorry.
Yes, right there. Oh, that's good.
It's gotten quiet. Gone quiet. Any more than 2...
Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited.
Any more than 2 cucumbers, I think is suspicious. Because how many cucumbers did you think you were gonna need? For whatever you got those cucumbers for. Aww.
I've never seen 2 people more suited for each other. I hope they work things out. They need to.
That's sweet. Okay. Salmon maple syrup pancake?
Okay, Sophie. Time to clean up that mess. Now's probably not a good time to disturb you.
Now's the best time.
I'll have a word with our kitchen staff to make sure it doesn't happen.
Hims and haws. You wanted to see the eerie little blonde girl again?
Well, that sounds a bit excessive, don't you think? Of course. We're all grateful that your employer chose the Clarendon for his stay, but... All right, yes. I'll speak to my manager and see what we
There
can
has been no murder.
Was there anything else Yes? I beg your pardon? You want me to... all right. Yes, right away. Was there anything else?
No, all we've done so far... Well, you saw us make the bed, Faith. That's the only thing that's happened so far that has been, like...
Ew.
Really outside the
I
box.
throw that away.
No, there's a letter on... There's text on it.
A film roll. The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him.
Huh. It says scroll through to cycle through interactions. Ah, I see. Inspect or throw away. I don't want to throw it away. There's text on it. I want to keep it. I guess I can't. Maybe I can... Wow. Who poured gravy in this vase? I guess I'll throw it away. Fine.
Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
Ooh la la. Corned beef on rye. Baked ham and cheese. God, this sounds good. Coffee, tea, or chocolate milk. Man, this is a nice hotel. Okay.
There's something so peaceful about looking out at a storm. From the inside. Where it's warm.
Really coming out there. Huh.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly, that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
She's on the phone.
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But... no, that's very unlikely.
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
Thrilled to talk to you.
Spade L 505, first time.
Well, for that, you'd have to talk to my manager's manager.
Checked
Would you
in
like to contact him?
on Valentine's Day. Supposed to check out tomorrow.
Sadly, he doesn't have a phone. He's a bit of an old
505.
Yes? Yes, certainly. So first I suggest you find a nice little corner where you can kneel down, alright? Then you clasp your hands together and think really hard about just how much you want the snowstorm to end. It may help you repeat the dream.
I feel like Beth is
Where am I going? I need to get back to the logbook and find Mr. Spade's room number.
I did not interact with it in the appropriate way.
None of you, sir. No.
I thought it was an IRL notes thing,
No,
but
I'm dead
I
serious.
see.
If anyone can make the snowstorm end, it's him.
Room 505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
I'm impressed with how thorough they were with giving Beth a full loadout. You think that's Sam Spade? I mean, S. Spade is suspicious. And this is a mystery game. Could be a reference to him. The other people on my 4 are J and C Wilson. Can I look into this more? Okay. Switch from room 209. Bowers. Wellington. Montreal. Oh. Okay. Alright, we've got a full out of people. I'm curious to see if those are gonna come into play later.
Bernard still leaves these around the front desk? Guess he didn't hear Beth when she swore she'd burn the place to the ground next time she had to suffer through one of his sermons.
Oh, they've got postcards. That's nice. Okay. You think the actual Tim Hortons is in this hotel right now, do you think?
Hold it, please.
Oh. I'd have let him close.
Made it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Was it you who cleaned the puddle by the restrooms?
Was I not supposed to?
Well, Eugene asked us not to touch anything until he's repaired the leak, but it's probably safer this way.
Ooh.
Someone could have slipped on it.
I just got a pop-up that
Oh,
suggests I saved Andrew from slipping on that puddle. I see. Things that you do and things you don't do.
What's the big rush?
I
need
could have
to
let
bring
Andrew
this to
die.
a VIP guest. The one who rented the entire floor.
That's a lot of cocaine.
Is it that British man I keep hearing about? The girls have been complaining about him ever since he arrived.
Yeah, I'm
No, it's
sure
a
this
plate
one
of
has
snow.
no thoughts for maids. With the dogs he has up there, his room will be a real mess when he's done with it.
Dogs? Bernard
Aw.
must really like him if he allowed pets in the building. Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity. I do have
The
a
book said
suspicion,
H.
though.
Oh?
But I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
It would be really funny.
Is that the hint?
Who knows?
Fair enough.
I should have let you
Have fun up
die.
there.
You too.
What if this game is about preventing murders and nobody ever actually dies? Because they do such a good job at being a maid. Is that possible, do you think?
This must have been so much fun. Well, for the guests, at least.
Best dressed contest. That's cute. I can't wait to learn what happened at the event. Clearly some shit went down. Ah, you weren't there earlier. Oh my god, it's another one. Okay, so he was 505.
Does carrying this everywhere really make us better maids? It seems to think so.
Be invisible. Guests do not want to be disturbed. Accomplish your work as silently and discreetly as possible. Be a shadow. Be thorough. Leave no stone unturned and no corner unclean. Dust stains, everything must disappear. Be careful. Sometimes what looks like trash is actually a guest's treasured possessions. Be careful as to what to throw away. Partial cleaning. Okay. I feel like this is something I'm going to have to actually do. Mirror, toilet, bath. Bring used towels to the cart. Put clean towels on shelf. Replace toilet paper roll if necessary. Empty garbage can. Throw away trash. Clean ashtray. Scrub stains. Make bed. Empty garbage can. Throw away trash. Repeat partial cleaning. Vacuum every floor. Dust every surface. Change bed sheets. Note, your governess may ask you to perform other related duties at any moment. Okay. 505 needs a partial. 506 needs a complete. Expect a big mess. Ugh. 507 the cross out. 508 complete. 509 partial. Okay. So basically everything but vacuum, dusting, and changing bed sheets. Okay. Knock, knock.
Mr. Spade? Mr. Spade?
Did this guy turn the hotel bathroom into a developing room? What if this game makes me develop fucking photos again? Tampering with objects may lead to positive or negative consequences. This is me, right? This is me stealing 1 puff of perfume spray. What the fuck? I don't know about this.
What is this?
Oh, man. If I throw it away... Oh, I don't think I should throw it away. Because here's my guess. I think this man's dead. I think this man's dead or he's gonna die. And if I tamper with photos, it's gonna look suspicious at me. Like, it's gonna seem suspicious. Even though this is very minor. Oh, man. This is so hard. I think I'm just gonna leave them for now.
Looks like prescription drugs. But what are they for exactly?
Meprobamate? Caution, federal law prohibits dispensing without prescription.
I should bring that back to my cart.
Am I cleaning this man's room? Well, here's the thing is, like... I had to have known I was going to come in here and clean this room and left those for me to see.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
Beth, I need your help.
Sophie? What's going on?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Really? I knew it!
You did?
I mean, I knew there was something fishy about him. He just has creep written all over his face, you know? How did you find out?
She didn't know. She's just being a supportive friend.
He took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Pictures of you? Doing what?
I can't believe I'm about to say this,
Doing
but
what?
sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Sneaky. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act, I suppose?
Beth is a good friend.
I think we should call the police.
No, that's a terrible idea.
But
Sophie, that man has pictures of you running your hands through people's stuff.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I know, but say a client reports something missing. Those pictures would put a big red target on your back.
I could always throw them out.
Yeah, not your worst idea, but you found the pictures drying over the bath, right?
Yeah?
I'm no photographer, but I've been in one of those dark rooms.
We're gonna expose the photos.
You have?
Yeah, I modeled for a while. Anyway,
oh,
what I'm getting at is, those pictures were developed recently, but it doesn't mean there aren't more elsewhere.
Oh.
You want me to keep digging around?
Well, there are pictures of you snooping. So why stop now?
Beth.
Oh, loosen up a little. No one's dead.
No one's
Any
dead,
idea where I
chat.
should start then?
Well, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I remember Mr. Spade asking for the combination to his room's safe. I bet you anything there'll be more pictures in there.
Maybe,
Oh.
but I don't have the code.
Give me a minute. Merde. Those idiots.
What?
I can't find the combination list. The night staff's probably lost it again. Anyway, we always ask that clients write down their code somewhere so they don't have to call reception a dozen times. Maybe you can have a look around the room, and I call you if Mr. Creep comes back. You know, so you can get out of there in time.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, and Beth?
Mm-hmm.
Please keep this between us.
Of course.
I mean, Beth is a gossip just like me, so I got a pop-up that says choose Beth as your acolyte. I guess that was a permanent choice between Andrew and Beth. But if you're asking me, no, Beth, no choice at all. Beth is super sus, but I love her, so. Oh my god, okay. I love that I've compiled a list of clues for absolutely no crime.
That's a lot of film. How many pictures have you taken, Mr. Spade?
Man, girl, this dude a creep. Key? Wait, so his key was here.
I'd head if I didn't write everything down.
Do not forget to buy more film. Did he leave his key here? The door was open when I got here.
No combination, no entry.
Oh, he has a little eye mask? That's kind of nice. No, wait, can I look at that?
That's rough. How are you supposed to support yourself when no one will give you a job or a place to live?
I understand your situation, and I'm sorry that you had to spend so many years in the hospital. However, this does not change the fact that you don't have the qualifications for the job. And even if you did, I could not hire someone in your situation. Other staff members would not feel safe around you. Oh no! Hey weirdo, stop wasting my time. I'm not hiring you ever. Mr. Morgan, you know I have a lot of respect for what you and others have done for this country, but I'm not a charity. If I don't receive the past 3 months rent before the end of the week, you'll have to vacate the apartment. Thank you. Oh no, so he's a veteran who has to take anxiety pills because of his PTSD. Felix's shaving cream. A closer shave at a sensible price. Straight razor. Surprising handle physics. Villeneuve's French to English, English to French dictionary. Birds of North America. Fun fact, in Canadian hotels, they have a Birds of North America instead of a Bible. Every single one. Belgium, 1944. All right. So he's one of these two. Nothing there. I'm not gonna make the bed. We're still snooping.
Locked. There has to be a key somewhere.
Oh. Ooh. I mean, if you buy a bunch of those books and leave them in hotel rooms, it could be true. Uh-oh. Sorry, that sound effect was really funny.
Beaver Lake. I took Mom skating there just a few weeks ago.
Oh my god. Special occasion, wedding, funeral?
I just visited the oratory for the first time in years. This has to be a coincidence, right?
Yeah, I'm highly suspecting that this man might be my father? Who, as we know, disappeared when I was young.
This was the sale where I found that winter jacket that Mom loves. Were you there too?
Why Harry's? Lots of burger places closer to the hotel.
Harry's Diner, too. Were we ever there at the same time?
2 Coke, 2 burger, 1 extra fries. And then a cute little doodle. But that's a lunch for 2. Oh, this is so weird.
Is this a floor of the Clarington?
Housekeeping 10 to 4, room service night mostly. Lobby boys 8 a.m. to 11, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Morgan. Is that your real name? Why did you check in under Mr. Spade?
Dear Mr. Morgan, you have to stop writing to this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between the two of you, but please let us grieve in peace. Thank you, Lindsay's mother. Huh. Wow, Paul Morgan. A ton of letters to Virginia that have been sent back. To an Edith Franklin from Paul to Paul Morgan. Okay. But that's not my mom's. What is my mom's name? Did it say? It doesn't, but I have to assume if my mom's name was Lindsay. if his mom's name was Lindsay. If our mom's name was Lindsay, I have to assume that she would have said something. Frank's beans.
One man's trash is another maid's trash. Something tells me you won't be missing this. Request to move to 507.
Huh.
Why did you want to change rooms?
The present letter is to confirm the reception of your transfer request to room 507. Regrettably, the room in question is currently occupied by an extended stay guest. Why did he want to be moved? 1, Lindsay's address. 2, infantry division. 3, year of hospital discharge. Alright, this is the code. Okay, it's happening. It's happening. I'm getting out the notebook. Bye, Hobbs. Have good trivia. Alright. It's officially happening. This is going to be the code to something. Infantry division. Okay. So we know
something in that suitcase.
Yeah.
If only I could find the key.
All right. Lindsay's address was 34. I think infantry division is probably 99. Okay. And year of discharge. Spent so many years in the hospital. We might not have this info yet.
You're pawning off your possessions?
Oh no,
what
a bronze
do you need the money
medal?
for?
Oh, that's rough. That's a lot of yarn. It's a big old roll of yarn.
What do we have here?
God, what does he have? What do you have binoculars for, you creep? No, don't clean it. Resist the urge. Do not forget to take your pills. Didn't want to run out of yarn for his red string board. I think you're right. I think you're legitimately right. But that's pretty goofy. Pretty goofy. Paul 42. Okay.
You spent
Okay.
10 years in a psychiatric hospital. And it looks like you left with a long list of diagnoses and prescriptions.
Okay, year of discharge 1957. My guess is 57 is going to be the number we want. Short-term memory loss, that explains the notes. Chronic insomnia, character disorder, anxiety neuroses, admitted for nervous breakdowns, erratic behavior, mood swings, aggressive, non-responsive to shock treatment, improved after new medication. Okay. Ooh. Oh my god, is he coming?
Is he here?
What? No.
Beth, you said you'd call if Mr. Spade was coming back to his room.
Oh, yeah, I did say that. Sorry for the fright.
Oh my god, Beth. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard the phone ring.
I didn't mean for it. I was just so caught up in the thrill of it all. I had to check in.
Good ally.
Did you find more pictures of you?
No, I haven't. But I did find something else.
Yeah?
He's got a kind of yarn map of Montreal on the wall.
Yarn
A
map.
yarn map? And where does it lead to?
Lots of places. Most of them I've visited recently.
Merde. What's the deal with this guy?
We're being stalked, Madzaloo.
I think he may be using an alias. I found some evidence that points to his real name being Paul Morgan.
Well, he's certainly not the first man to check into a hotel under a fake name.
Is it really common practice?
It is, when the man in question is married, but the woman accompanying him isn't. Or at least, not to him.
Considering the
Yowza.
state of his room, I doubt Mr. Morgan was expecting any visitors.
Did you find anything else?
He seems to be in love with this woman who doesn't love him back.
You mean you?
No, someone else.
Or who's
I found
dead.
lots of letters addressed to a woman named Lindsay, but she returned them all to sender, unopened.
Are you sure it's love and not obsession? Maybe he stalked her like he's stalking you.
Good point,
I
Beth.
don't know.
Good point.
Whatever it is,
Good point.
I find it strange she didn't open the letters before sending them back. I would have had a look at them first.
You're a
Of
snoop.
course you would have. So, is that all you found then?
I'll know more once I open the safe.
Oh, so you found the combination?
Yeah, sort of.
I'm impressed. Well done, Arsène Lupin.
What?
Never mind. Don't let me keep you.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Yeah, you better. I won't call again unless Mr. Morgan returns. For real this time.
All right, thanks.
Okay. 34. 34. Oh, manually. I like that this puzzle functions actually like a lock and that it's starting from the number that you ended on. Boom. All right. I got an achievement for opening the safe. Let's see.
M and H. M and H. Who are they? Are they guests here?
Arrived at the hotel. Room not ready yet. Had to wait in lobby. M and H came in. Both nice dressly. Hold on. M was holding a flower bouquet, heard them talking to the receptionist, saying how nice the oratory was, picked up some flyers to find out what oratory they were talking about. Room finally ready, no sign of M or H, decided to unpack and install my setup in the bathroom. Still no sign of M and H, have probably gone out again, finished developing this afternoon's pictures, unable to sleep, heard weird noises from the corridor, no idea who or what it was.
You're going through their trash? You really want to find out what M and H are up to, don't you?
Found a pawn shop to get some money, no idea where M and H went. Tried to follow, no money for a cab. Spotted entering the hotel with Western shopping bags. Okay, so this seems to suggest that all of the stream map might be a coincidence. Searched the trash, found a receipt from a place called Harry's Diner with drawings and weird symbols on it. Waitress remembered them, said M used to be a regular about 10 years ago. Tried to map movement since arrival in Montreal. Unable to sleep again, heard someone exit room 507, did not hear the elevator.
Why are you following them? And who's sneaking out at night? So many questions.
Mount Royal. Small frozen lake. Fell on the ice while trying to take a picture. H might have seen me. Ate in the lounge, left a ticket on the table. Ticket had weird symbols on it like the Harry's Diner receipt. I think the weird symbols are just like the doodles, right? Like they're just like idle doodles. Trying to find out who's sneaking out at night. Wow, okay. H looked angry. Something happened during taxi ride, but what?
Okay, Sophie, you should probably put this down. Now.
Rob him, Sophie. Take the gun, Sophie. Okay. Okay.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hold on. Andrew. Andrew. Cover for me, will you? What's going on? Hey, Tintin. Just do it. Sorry about that. So,
fucking good.
Open Morgan's safe. What was in it?
Yes, I can turn up the game audio. The game audio is just very quiet in this game. Basically everything is almost at full volume, but it's just a quiet game.
A journal.
His journal? Does he say why he's stalking you?
No, but it seems he's stalking 2 other people as well.
Oh, who are they?
They're guests. I don't know their names, though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Well, Snoopy, although it may seem like it, I'm not actually clairvoyant, so I'll need something to narrow the search. Do you know
Makes you
anything
feel like
about
a
them?
grandma. I turned it up a little. Did that help? I'm almost at the point where I literally cannot turn it up anymore. I'll turn it up a little bit more.
Mr. Morgan refers to them as H and M.
She assassinated him. That's the murder.
A lot of things.
Good.
It could be their initials, or I don't know, husband and mistress.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I'll need a little more to go on.
From what I can gather, it seems they're together.
Okay, so they must be staying in the same room.
Do we have a lot of couples at the moment?
Well, yes. It was Valentine's Day last Friday, remember?
Oh.
Oh, indeed. Would you look at that? There's a couple staying in room 509, Hector and Marcella Cruz.
Hector and Marcella. H and M.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Ooh la la.
Do you know anything about the Cruzes?
Well, I saw them come in and out of the hotel a few times. Called a taxi for them once. The missus does the smiling and the other frowns a lot. Nothing to write home about.
Do you have room 509 on your to-do list by any chance?
I do, actually.
Then maybe you go clean it and have a little look-see?
Yeah, nothing unusual here. Just a maid cleaning a room.
That's my girl.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Just be careful, okay?
I will. I promise.
Great. I love that hard cut to us going and doing something else. Not a lot of people know this, but H&M, the clothing store, that actually does stand for husband and mistress.
I must have
So
forgotten.
it's just a weird coincidence that that was an option here too.
Come on, Sophie. That door won't magically unlock just because you want it to. I need my keys.
Ugh. Always bet on Beth. Aw, Pity Pot's Sugar Frosted Pops. Criminal that they don't give me an option to play with the yo-yo. Is there anything over here?
I think I have all the supplies I need.
Cool. Cool. God, this game's making me hype for winter. Just left this door wide open, huh? It was open when we got there. That's gonna bother me. Not unlocked, like it was cracked open.
Huh. Carol seems sweet. If I wasn't so bad around new people, maybe we could be friends.
My name is Carol, and I've just started as a new maid. This is my first job, and I'm really grateful to be given a chance to work at such a nice hotel. Can't wait to meet all of you. Welcome to the team. I hope you'll enjoy it here. Nice to meet you. You have the same name as my aunt. Welcome, Carol. Nobody cares about your aunt, Reb. Cute. Do not forget to tell ghosts to avoid blocking guests to avoid blocking corridors with their luggage. This is an accident waiting to happen.
Oh, Andrew.
Oh.
I hope someone here shares your passion for reading.
A book club? Oh, this is making me feel bad about bullying Andrew. Let's talk about books and stuff over a nice cup of coffee. The Corner Cafe. Aww. It's your job to report when others don't do theirs. Wow. Narc on your coworkers.
Why things go missing around here? Sometimes it feels like the hotel just gobbles things up.
Lost gold bracelet. Great sentimental value. If found, please return to Yvette.
Locked. Eugene must be running around trying to keep the hotel in one piece. Yeah, Linda's not exactly, my door's always open. It's fine. People don't usually leave these unlocked.
Ooh. Half the washing machines are out of order. Because of this, I won't be able to finish our current load in time, and Beth will be forced to offer guests an apology discount. Please fix the machines or Bernard kills me. Same day laundry service, 1 pair of pants. God bless this game for knowing exactly what I want to do, which is snoop.
Open sesame? Nope, no luck.
It is really funny to me that the woman who runs the maids is called a governess. I've never heard that before. I think it's very funny.
The way they look at each other, you can tell it's the real deal.
Oh, this must be Jacques and Wendy. Yeah, there's Jacques. Wait, who are Bobby, Eugene, Gabriel, Etienne, and Andrew?
Off limits.
Alright, don't want to clock out.
Did I remember to punch in this morning?
Ooh, girl. Don't ever work for free, lady.
Shoot, it's locked. I guess I'll have to get Linda's master key instead.
Okay, what about the
Rebecca's
one?
had her hands full lately.
Ooh.
Hypocrite bitch. Hypocrite bitch? What did Linda do? And to whom?
Linda, my wife will be at her parents' tonight, so come by my house at 8 p.m. Make sure you bring the new lingerie I bought you, B. Who could have guessed that these two were fucking? Wow, so somebody... Ooh. God, should I clean... Oh, no! Should I clean it? I'm leaning towards cleaning. But gossip is more powerful when you're the only one who has it. Linda hasn't done shit for me. I did already smudge it. Oh, I hear weeping. Oh, I'll clean it up. It feels rude. Feels rude to see that and then not do something about it. I was on the fence, but I can hear her weeping. I don't cotton with that.
Mrs. Beaumont seemed perfectly nice to me.
The divorcee from room 204 has moved to room 507, and she wants more sheets again. Sophie, please take care of it. I do not want to speak to people like her. And I'm going to regret being even a little bit nice passively to Linda. No, that's Beth. Beth is the lady at the front desk. We're preliminarily booked for the weekend. I know this is a time for colds, but I will not accept anyone missing a worksheet shift in the next few days. I want the rooms cleaner than ever. Wish to remind you of our continued partnership with Weston's department store. Take every opportunity you have to suggest that for shopping needs. Thanks to this partnership, special guests from Weston's will be awarded. Special prizes from Weston's will once again be rewarded to our best employee at the end of the month. Do you think if I solve a murder, I'll get whatever that goodie is? If you see the freak from room 505 loitering around the hotel, please tell him to stop. Bernard says he's scaring some of our guests. Bernard asked me to remind you that we have a very important guest in room 602. Please satisfy any of his needs as quickly as possible and without question. A message from Bernard. For Valentine's Day, please leave chocolates on the beds of rooms occupied by married couples only.
Linda, you're not even trying to hide the daggers in your eyes.
Fucking funny. Linda offers Wendy the Employee of the Month reward. Wow. Somebody's purse. Sandra always greets clients with a polite smile. Be like Sandra.
Fine. It's locked. Haven't gotten any tips so far today.
Ooh. Ariadne's legacy.
I see what you were getting at, Linda. There's always room for improvement, right?
Linda's scolding me. I wonder if this would be different. I am not positive I cleaned everything that I should have in that first hotel room. And I'm curious if this would be different. Probably not. Probably Linda's just mean. And it doesn't matter how well I do.
Open sesame? Off limits.
Wait, whose is this? Nicole. Dear sister, we need to talk about Kevin. The other day, Patrick received some pamphlets from a friend from the States, and now he's convinced that our child is a sissy. I'm intrigued. There's more gay stuff in this game than I was expecting. How is that even possible? The boy is only 5 years old. Does it really matter if he likes to play with girls and prefers dolls to toy cars? Still, I cannot help but think, if Patrick is right, if Kevin indeed is like that, what kind of future awaits him? Will he ever be able to get a job, to have a family, to live a normal life? Every time I look at him now, I feel like crying. I just want my little boy to be happy. Is that too much to ask? Oh. The hidden enemy! The invisible force is lurking in the shadows, threatening our very way of life, and it is not the communist, it's the homosexuals. A menace to the young, a threat to everyone, but how do we spot them? They move unnoticed in society, working in every field. They may even be married and have children. They could live next door to you, attend your church, or even be your son. In these pages, I'll teach you how to spot them, etc., etc., etc. Yes, indeed, this is not a fun fact, but during the, Cold War, McCarthy went after homosexuals as well as communists. They called them the Lavender Menace. Here's the chambermaid's guide I talked about. Let me know if you have any questions with the staff. I can tell you who you should hang out with and who you should avoid. Hope you're having a great first week here. Valentine's Day is always a busy time, but do not worry, it should calm down soon. Yesterday I saw you watch while we were playing cards at lunch. You are welcome to join us today if you wish. Oh, that's nice for them. Kitties!
Off limits.
No, I want to look at the kitties, though.
It's locked.
Ugh. Ooh.
This goes beyond constructive criticism. It's just a personal crusade.
Well, Slug Punch, it's probably how they got their name. I know, Lavender Menace is an incredible, just a truly great term. Yeah, during this era, lavender or purple, like that kind of pale purple color, was heavily associated with homosexuals. And some people, because, God, what's her name? I'm blanking on her name. There's a very famous actress. She was on Bewitched. Agnes Moorehead. People think Agnes Moorehead might have been a lesbian, closeted, because she would go by the Lavender Lady, and for some other reasons too, but that was one of the things that people were like, oh, lavender, the gay color? Wendy, don't you think I don't see the way you talk to guests, the way you smile at them and call them sweetie while you fill their coffee cups, the way you laugh at their jokes and bat your eyes like a stupid teenage girl? I'm not sure if you're doing it for the tip or to get the Employee of the Month reward, but either way, this is unacceptable. And I won't mention the way you wear your uniform. This is a respectable hotel, not a pleasure house. Although I've always had a problem with your behavior, I've tolerated it as long as the guests were happy. But now that you're engaged, I can no longer remain silent about it. What would Jock say if he saw you? I'm sure he would be as ashamed as I am. Maybe you've got Bernard fooled like every other man, but if you don't change your behavior, I'll find a way to convince him to fire you. This is your only warning.
I don't want to think of what could happen to Wendy if someone found these. Should I?
Should you what? Should you what? Throw it away? No. She'll know if you've gone through her shit if you throw it away. You need to get better at self-preservation if you're gonna snoop.
Yvette's and Susan's favorite activity. Talking behind other people's backs.
I can't believe Miss Perfect got the Employee of the Month reward again. I'm sure she won't even use the mixer she won. She's too dumb to understand how it works. Sorry, I was clearing my nose. Poor Jocks, he deserves so much better than that stupid whore. And did you see the look on Sophie's face when Bernard first showed the mixer? You'd swear that weirdo had never seen one in her life. Anyway, join me at 11:15 for smoke break. I'm gonna turn off my AC, hold on.
Linda usually leaves a master key in the women's locker room.
Yvette, return your cups. Oh my god. Do we think these are... Because that lady on the right kind of looks like... What's her name? So now we have to provide soap to the guests? This is getting ridiculous. What's next? A hair dryer in every room? Speaking of hair, have you seen Rebecca's new haircut? I didn't think she could get even uglier. Smoke break? BFFs. All right. Mary always makes sure to wear her uniform properly. Barbara always wears appropriate makeup. So demure. No cut green lashes. What
do.
is it? I don't know the whole bit.
I'll just have to make sure I don't forget to return it.
To all... Well, that's a nice touch. Hello?
What is it?
Wendy? It's Sophie.
I don't want to
Are
be
you
that
all right?
nice.
Do I sound alright?
No, I guess not.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
I was in the break room earlier, and, I couldn't help but overhear your argument with Jacques. I'm sorry he let Linda get to his head. He should be trusting you, not her.
Yeah, well...
I know I wouldn't be your first pick, but I'm here if you need to talk.
Maybe later. I just can't talk about it. I can't talk about it right now. I'm sorry I was rude.
It's
Oh,
okay.
Wendy.
Sophie,
Yeah?
thank you.
Phew.
To be tossed aside by your best friend like that? Oh, Wendy, that's a special brand of heartbreak.
Oh no! Wait, so the rest of that photo was found in Yvette's? Wow, so Yvette in a picture with two other people, one of them which might be Linda. They tore her out of the photo? Damn! Why, because she's getting too many tips at work? Oof.
Right, the master key only unlocks the guests' rooms. I'll have to get my keys later. At least I can get into 509 now.
I could throw away the note.
Yeah.
That is on the
Linda's
door.
Not exactly, my door's always open, come on in, kind of boss.
But I'm not going to. If somebody else sees it, that's their problem. Oh, I see. Yvette. She and Wendy used to be best friends, but now she's just awful to her. She and Susan have teamed up to ensure that no one at the hotel goes ungossiped about. Susan, another maid who works here, she's a notorious gossip and loves to make fun of people behind their back. Rebecca works in the laundry room. She's a little withdrawn. From what I can tell, she's sweet. Ooh, there might be something going on with her and Bobby. Okay. Pretty much everyone likes him. Friendly, hardworking, and does his job well. Since the renovation started, though, his usual good mood has lost some of that spark. I can see that Bernard's lofty expectations are weighing on him. Just hope he doesn't burn out. He doesn't deserve that. Alright. We'll be back. Found the words hypocrite bitch written in red lipstick on Linda's door. There's a recipe for drama if I've ever seen it. I mean, I was assuming that Wendy did it. But maybe not. God, there's a lot of open little mysteries, huh? Bye with syrup.
Hey, you.
Oh, hey, Beth. On break already?
Sadly,
Hey, Beth.
no. I have an express delivery to make to the 6th floor.
Isn't that Jacques or Andrew's job?
Well, they're both busy, so... What about you? I thought you'd be in 509.
I'm heading up now. I just had to grab Linda's master key before I could continue our investigation.
Oh, I see.
Play it cool,
Well,
Sophie,
this has been
please,
quite
God.
the day so far, hasn't it? I can't remember the last time work was this interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to put it. That's not all, though. While I was looking for my keys, I found some graffiti on Linda's door.
What kind of graffiti are we talking about?
The words,
Ooh, girl.
hypocrite bitch, in red lipstick. I wonder who could have written it.
If I had to bet, I'd put my money on Wendy. Linda's been treating her like her personal punching bag as of late.
Yeah, Linda's been pretty bad to Wendy. I'm not surprised she snapped.
Remember that day when Wendy came to work with that gorgeous perm? The staff, the clients, everyone complimented her. Then Linda came along and sent her right back home to straighten it out because her cosmetic choices were distracting the clientele. Ugh.
I'm not trying to excuse her behavior, but I think Linda's under a lot of pressure right now. It can't be easy, managing so many people with Bernard breathing down your neck.
You know,
breathing down her neck.
I don't know how you do it, Sophie. Maybe it's because my empathy only goes so far, but I admire that you're able to feel for just about anyone.
Oh, it's happening! The heart icon indicates flirting options. Oh, chat! Yeah, it's a flirt option. We did it. We did it, chat. We projected gay shit long enough, and now?
I like to put myself in other people's shoes, especially if they're people I find fascinating, like you.
Wow. The way you turned that compliment right back around at me was masterful.
Well,
this was a lovely chat, but I better see if Eugene is around maintenance. Hopefully he can help me find this thing for our esteemed guest.
Yeah, we've both got a lot on our plates today.
I can't wait to find out more about our friends H&M. Take care.
You too.
H&M stands for homo. Listen, it's gonna take some time. It's the 50s. You don't just blurt out wanna fuck to a lady like Beth. You gotta work your way up. Wait, what happens if I stay a bit? I assume stay a bit longer is just like clean up any stuff that's left over. Did I get any updates about Beth? Ooh. And modeling? Yeah, I can see it. A gay emote? I genuinely don't know if Twitch will allow such a thing. Gonna let the game catch up a little. You okay, game?
I do have 506 next on my list. Should I pop in before checking out 509?
Oh god, should I? Well, the problem is that Twitch doesn't allow some emote. Flirt is very good. Twitch doesn't allow some emotes because that might be for bullying. So it's not, I don't think it's that they hate gay shit. I think that they think people would use it for bullying. God, should we go to 506 first? My instinct is if we do, we might have limited time for 508. Let's focus on the thing we're here for. Wait, do I have information? 506 complete. Expect a big mess. 508 complete. 509 partial. Expect a big mess? Yeah, Geosdi, that's where I'm at. I trust all of you with a gay emote. But Twitch doesn't know that y'all are chill. Not like how I know you're all are chill. I'm really tempted by the mess. What if 506 had a murder and it's skippable? That's really funny. Can we have multiple saves? Okay. I'm gonna create a new save. Okay. Wow, we're already 30% through? We're crushing. Okay. Alright. I saved, so if we want to go back, I think we can.
Oh boy. Someone's been living it up.
Oh boy, okay. Caution wet floor! It's really funny.
Not exactly a cherished gift. If you just left it behind like this.
This Valentine's Day, I'm on the hunt? Oh boy. I'm not going home without a prize. My beloved Leanne? Much as I would have loved to spend this Valentine's Day with a woman who's about to become my Mrs. Hubert, I'll happily make do with a lifetime of Valentine's Days awaiting us. Enjoy your week in Montreal. I'll eagerly await your return and the start of our new life together. Love, Gregory. P.S. Don't let Simone rope you into anything crazy. Tell her I need my bride back in one piece. You came from the stream on YouTube and was confused because there's nobody in chat. Yes, there are people in the YouTube chat. There's not as many people. That's really funny. It didn't occur to me that people might not have that context. Okay. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Oh, somebody stole their bird book and put the Bible here instead. It's weird. I mean, I will say these beds don't look slept in. A fruit emote? Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see. The problem, you're gonna have to remind me when I get back from the Alps. They just didn't sleep in them at all. Yeah, I'm going to the Alps on Friday, Faith. So I won't be here for streaming for a bit. Because I'll be in the Alps. And hopefully I won't have a cold still. Did he really just scold us for talking? These Montreal cab drivers, I swear. I know, I thought he'd appreciate us trying to make conversation. Thank God for old-fashioned pen and paper, at least. Yeah, it takes me back. At least Sister Gabriel isn't here to confiscate them anymore. So, like I was saying, are you ready for your week-long bridal shower, Mrs. Hubert? Stop it, Simone. I'm not Mrs. until we walk down the aisle, and this week is for thinking about anything about that. Anxious Topiary, thank you for the gift sub. That's right. We're making the most of this week before I lose you to the jaws of married life. I would never. I won't be another Andrea, I promise. Leanne, he's gonna kick us out if you keep making me laugh. I love these little doodles. These are so cute. Discover historic and gay Montreal. Wait, what? Okay, that probably means a different version of gay. I got really excited. I like that they have defaced it.
Another fan of the Gossiper.
Oh.
I never did finish that article from this morning. That feels like so long ago now.
With this new shade, he'll wish he stayed. Incredible. Between Frankie and Ava's divorce. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Oh god, they didn't really leave much behind, huh? Okay, they won't let me open the safe in this one, which is a real shame. Wow, how much fucking champagne did they drink?
What's the story behind this?
Wow. At first I thought this was the style. I thought this was like a teal and chocolate pump. Now I see that they've got, I think that's been stuck in some chocolate? Is that possible? Sorry for the mess. Aww. Sashay away. Okay. That's so good. Okay. I guess I'm gonna double check if this is I think this is a full clean. Well, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound when it comes to mess, you know? So 706 complete. Okay. So clean through a trash. Clean mirror. Bring towels. Supposed to vacuum and dust?
Let's put those on the bathroom shelf. Another day, another dirty dish to pick up. I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
Okay. I can't replace the towels. Guess I should throw this away. I don't seem to be able to place the towels. Yeah, I guess I should throw this all away. If it's a complete clean, I have to assume they're not coming back. Okay. Look at the doodle. Look at the doodle. They gay. That's a gay doodle. Chat. I think I'm counting it. That's confirmation. And also it's very cute. Formal wear required. Oh. Well, that just makes me more curious about the mystery of the shoe. Okay, everything here looks clean. There we go. Okay. Can I throw away the Bible? No. Fine. Okay, this place is looking okay. That is a lovely prized possession. Truly, your aesthetic. What a good aesthetic. Alright, well, it won't let me put towels up. And I also don't see a vacuum cleaner. There was one earlier. I remember putting it away. I don't think I can move the TV. Is this recent? It's from yesterday. I'll leave it there. Somebody might want to read it.
Getting into 509 will be no problem with the master key. Let's get to the
bottom
of all
this. You want me to fix this? I saw that too, but it didn't bother me. That was for you, Trollbite Agent. Okay. It won't. I don't believe it won't. It won't let me move the TV. It can only switch it on and off. Oh. That was a really dramatic camera angle for that. No, I can't mount the bed. It's so the placement of the TV is so weird. I'm role-playing my investment in cleaning a hotel room, which is really low. It won't let me put the towels up. I'm supposed to get a complete clean. But I don't even have a vacuum cleaner or a thing to dust. I couldn't even change the sheets. Sloppy. A sloppy ass job. Can I put them on the rack attached to the sink? Let's see. I mean, there might not be any repercussions for doing a bad job. No. No, I don't seem to be able to put them anywhere. Do you think the towels would go in the closet? No. It would be extremely funny if I am curious what would happen in this game if we did nothing, if we did no cleaning.
I do have 508 on my list, but disturb I won't. For now.
Wait, am I supposed to do 509? Yes, 509, okay.
Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree. More work for poor Rebecca.
Tuxedo, pair of pants, 2 shirts, and 1 tie.
No combination, no entry.
I hope we have to find another combo.
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet. The food's practically untouched.
Yeah, damn.
What were you apologizing for? And were you forgiven?
I'm sorry, please forgive me. Ooh. 1 meal untouched. I see a bunch of champagne unopened. Somebody slept on the couch. I mean, the notes that Mr. Hector Cruz, life insurance, fire and life insurance. The diary said something about how they had a fight. And H was angry. Oh, Geos die. Have good sleep. Hopefully you're still in bed and are just gonna, like, close your phone.
I
I should wait till I have more to report before calling back.
And go full sleepies. Yeah, do it. Grab it.
Mrs. Cruz got her personal information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
On behalf of your privacy breach that occurred on the 25th of September, thank you for calling it to our attention, investigating the breach, and trying to understand how this individual was able to obtain your personal information. Rest assured that we will put measures in place to make sure the situation does not repeat itself. Your privacy is and always has been a top matter. Harold Fernie and John Weissman. SOS 58.
These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean. Who could blame you for seeking help? I'd do the same in your shoes.
I'm marking these down. Yes, this was October of last year.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
Oh, rose petals? Okay. Nice hotel room. Like a little side suite?
Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is. Wow. You look like a couple out of a magazine.
Yeah, they're beautiful. 1948. Oh, he carries a wedding picture around with him.
This person looking for you back in Texas, was he really just a coworker?
Dear son, I cannot believe you decided to renew your vows so far away from the family. Your father and I are very disappointed, and so are your sisters. Montreal, what a strange destination. I would not be surprised if it was another one of your wife's ideas. I met Luciana in town yesterday. She has 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls, and is pregnant with her 6th. Juan has just bought them that nice house on the corner of Prado and Ramos. Imagine if you had married her like you were supposed to. You would have your own family by now. Yesterday, I also drove by your house to get the mail. As I was leaving, I met a man who was looking for you. I think he was one of your colleagues from work, but I'm not sure. I told him you were in Montreal and would be back next week. Uh-oh. When do you come back exactly? I hope you can be there for your uncle's birthday party Friday. I will make your favorite cake for your uncle's birthday party. Your mother. Interesting. So, I mean, that's almost certainly the man who is stalking them, right?
SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her.
Met with John. Regional meeting. Return trip. Attempt 11. Some petals on bed? No, attempt number 12, some petals on bed. Return trip, the 17th. Notary appointment, interesting. Departure, Montreal. Wedding anniversary, don't forget something. I can't tell what that says. SW. Yeah, I think it's referring to the rose petals on bed, but the fact that it says attempt number 12? Oh, you think this is... Oh, you think attempt number 12 is like attempt at getting pregnant. Yeah, I could see that. Okay. Well, I can't toggle plain text on this one. There we go. Okay. Only if I'm zoomed out. Okay, God, everybody has this fucking tourism book. Okay, a list of expenses. Flowers, restaurant, room service, department store, room service, Beaver Lounge, rental skates. Okay. Okay. Can I open this? No, just the oratory. Unimportant. This fucking seated two-person bathtub is absolutely sending me. Is this a real design? It must have been, right? That's crazy.
These are lovely. I wish you'd had more confidence in yourself.
Oh, I still love you as much as that day I met you. I will always remember the first time I saw you in that beautiful blue-red dress. Seems like only yesterday, 10 years ago. Today I vowed. Oh, he was practicing vows. You know how important family is to me. Hope we can soon expand our family. Hope it will change again when a new member enters. Uh-oh. I feel like maybe he wanted children and she didn't. Is that kind of the vibe we're getting? Noodle. 4 active ingredients. Acetaminophen, aspirin, cinnamedrin, and caffeine. Okay. Moodle, like a mood medication? And toothpaste. Well, that clarifies it all.
Looks like someone tore that note apart, but I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out what's written.
Okay. So looking for some missing pieces to a note. Okay. Nail polish. Love that. Rollers. I like that all these people have sleep masks. To read. Young Anne, game of hide and seek, excellent woman, prize of salt angels, such and such. Okay. Now we have the word murder. And some more symbols and letters. And the R is represented as that P both times, so this has to be a code. But a code with dashes in it. The SOS on the note also had dashes in it. It was 2-5 2-. Do you think that I'm gonna have to spell out the word baby? Is there a chance?
Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied.
Oh, interesting. Somewhere, okay, so we know she got her identity stolen in, I think, like November of last year. And in between that time, deposits stopped. The money didn't change. And then in February, it was emptied. Is she gonna run? Is it possible she's running?
You don't see someone withdraw $5,000 every day. Just what could have made you empty out your entire bank account?
Yeah, no withdrawals. And then a slight upturn in withdrawals, and then a lot. All right, so T is a Cydia. X is a W. N is 1. I'm wondering if that note that the creep in the other room. Hold on, I'm composing my thought on this. The creep in the other room took out a check from a diner that they had been at. And that check also had some weird notes and stuff on it. Ooh. More pieces, yes. Ooh. Birth pills provide birth control. Development of a contraceptive pill believed to be the ultimate form of birth control. Ooh. Hoo, hoo, hoo. All right, G. Oh no! I thought the phone call might go on forever.
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Beth.
I should never expect a woman like Beth to wait on somebody like me.
This looks right up Andrew's alley. I wonder if he's read this one.
She thought she was tracking a killer, but the killer was tracking her instead. Gloria Gray is an aspiring writer who works in a diner by day and writes crime fiction by night. When a series of murders occurs across the city, she decides to pursue the killer in the hope of turning her story into a bestseller novel. She meets Hugh, a mysterious young man who offers her his help in finding the murderer, but soon Gloria starts to wonder if he's the killer. Oh, oh, oh. Drama. I assume that when I get enough notes, I'll be able to put the pieces together. But let me see. Where was the note? He had a note that he had pulled from the trash. I guess maybe it didn't make it into these. Well, if we need it, we'll have to go back.
Maybe I'll find more of those torn paper pieces if I keep cleaning the room.
Oh, I see. Cues are just hints. All right.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
So the 8 is W. Okay.
These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean.
Oh, I've got a good idea. Don't you worry. Yes, okay. These must be the last of the pieces. Okay. I love when it's like puzzle mode and we have to do puzzle stuff. Okay. Top right. Top left. Boom. Boom. I guess let's actually get all of these facing upright. Okay, okay. I feel like I don't have the bottom part of it. Hello? Okay. Boom. I healed it. I healed the paper by solving it.
Some kind of code. Could I break it?
Yes. Yes, you could. Okay. Press any key to enter a letter or press space to clear a letter. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I can put in the stuff that I have. Okay. I've got you. 6 is you. Is the stuff on the side just the normal alphabet? All right, P is R. The Sadia is T. 5 is O. In case I forgot. The Canadian letters, yeah. I appreciate it. It's very thoughtful. W is X. Okay, next to your room. I'm gonna say that's M. W. I might have to go back to that other guy's room and double check the little scribbles that were on his page. So I don't really have any of the rest of these. 2G. I mean, 4 is probably I. Because it's I or A, but my guess is I... Oh, Trial by Agent. I was thinking I... Yeah, okay. No, I was thinking I wish, but you're right that it has to be 2 letters. I'm gonna assume 4 is I. But I am...
That Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 5
yes.
5. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
There certainly were, Sophie. What would happen if I had just thrown away? There we go. HI. So I is 4, as expected. And H is that little curly Q. And then... I think these had something on... No, something else had something marked on it. Ahaha, haha. Okay. A lot of little hearts, too. Okay. You love a cryptogram? They are pretty satisfying. Okay. I will leave. Ah.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
Wait, so this was to somebody else?
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Oh my god,
it's
girl.
Me.
Hey, so how did the snooping go? Find anything?
I
Good?
did. I found a message written in strange symbols. A kind of secret code.
A secret code? Well, spill the beans. What did it say?
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? Who the hell does that?
I don't know, but whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in 12 pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
So the Cruises are keeping secrets from each other. Do you think one of them's having an affair?
Oh. Blackmail would make more sense because of the money.
I don't know. It really looks like blackmail.
Blackmail? What makes you say that?
I found a bank statement belonging to Mrs. Cruz. Her account was emptied very recently.
Ooh, that's interesting. But it could mean a lot of things.
What do you mean?
Well, people need their money, especially when they're traveling. Although I have to admit, withdrawing all of it does seem a bit strange. Is that all you've got to back your theory?
I also found a letter from some sort of company, Fernie and Weissman. It mentions a security breach.
Targeting the Cruises?
Just the wife. It seems some of her private information was stolen by someone.
A large withdrawal and a security breach? That can't be a coincidence. Maybe they got something on Mrs. Cruz. Something so bad she had to empty her bank account just to shut them up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I see it, yeah. It could be blackmail for sure.
Oh,
Do you think
boy.
Mr. Morgan's the blackmailer?
I don't think so. I don't think so, because he went to talk to Mr. Cruz. Well, like, I guess maybe if he was intending to like, share the information he found.
What if the Cruzes hired him to find the blackmailer's identity?
Well, if that's the case, he's pretty lousy at it. I mean, he's taking pictures of them, stalking them. I'd call that following the wrong target.
Maybe he hopes to catch the blackmailer the next time he gets in touch with them.
Maybe.
I'll go have a look at the vent that's mentioned in the message, just to be sure we're on the right track.
Yeah, good idea, Bean. I'm about to go on break, so if you need my help again, just ask Andrew to patch you through to the break room.
All right. Enjoy your break.
Oh,
She gave me a nickname. She gave me a cute little nickname. She called me Bean. It's very exciting. Now, did I clean? Did I do a good job cleaning? I think I cleaned everything. Let me double check. Ah, Olivia! I hope that's what it is. Can I tidy the bed? Yes, thank you. Alright, empty that. I'll leave all that where it's at. I guess I'll leave this pillow here.
Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is.
There There we go.
I left the clean towels on my cart.
Hold on. I'll get more towels. Okay, so it wouldn't let me... Maybe it wouldn't let me... Did anyone briefly see that subtitle that said Bernard kissing?
Another dirty dish to pick up.
Wendy, did you hear anything?
What do you mean?
You didn't happen to go to the woman's locker room, did you?
No. Why on earth would I go there?
I just thought... Oh, never mind.
Oh. I just got an achievement that said you erased the lipstick message so nobody was fired. Okay, now it's time to leave. Now time to leave. I guess I'll throw away his failed vows. Yeah, no, cleaning that, I think, chat, I think one of you mentioned it. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown away. Yes, I should throw away the cryptogram too, good point. I feel like I'm gonna regret throwing away his vow attempts. Probably want that. I'll leave. I mean, I think no, they must not. I was gonna say, I think they left, but all of their stuff is still here, so definitely not. Oh, I should close that, yeah. That should stay. That should stay. I think the people in the chat that were saying that they thought the text was a setup, I think you're right. I think Linda wrote that on the mirror to frame Wendy. And the reason she was asking just now was because she was like...
It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
I think she was asking because she was like, well, did you see Wendy maybe mark anything on the wall with anything? Yeah, I think it was a trap on Wendy. Okay. I don't have the code for this yet, but I am wondering if we get that from the vent. Just really good moaning sounds from that other room. Hey, Purple Pins, thank you for the raid. Where's their event? Hello from the Pentacle, I like that. How is your raid going? Are you doing more Wukong coverage? Where's their event? Is it this vent?
No messages. Let's try another vent.
Yes, you've just finished a boss. Congrats.
Can't open these without a screwdriver.
No! No! Even in a game where we're a hotel maid, we've got to get a fucking screwdriver? I can't believe they've fucking done this to me. A screwdriver? We're a maid!
Looks like plaster for the renovations. Better not play with it.
I can't fucking believe this. Ooh,
Wait,
somebody's been in here.
Sophie, you don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming a hoarder.
No, that's not hoarding, that's
Wait,
theft.
Sophie, you don't need these. Shoot, no screwdriver.
Damn.
What's life without a little challenge? Huh, this must be Eugene with his daughter. He looks like a caring father.
Aw, That's nice. That's true. You've got to start asking the lesbians where the screwdrivers are. And then later you can ask them where the scissors
Eugene's
are.
a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power. Oh, another one. Wendy and Jacques have really gotten around. Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
A friend of mine has heard from her hairdresser, who heard it from her sister-in-law, who works as a secretary to the mayor, that the city plans on building a new mental hospital right next to Clarington. Imagine, Denise could get the care she needs while staying close to home. It's almost too good to be true. I don't dare get my hopes up, but still, I'll keep my ear to the ground and keep you posted as soon as I have more news. Aw. That would be nice. Shop owners against new mental hospital. Oh man, West End of department store says he'll fight tooth and nail to prevent it. Oh, so Eugene has to work for a company that he knows is actively fighting against a treatment facility that can help his family? Oh no. That's so sad.
Sounds like Eugene asked Bernard to stop opposing the construction of the new psychiatric hospital. And Bernard was Bernard.
I was unaware of your daughter's condition. I can only imagine how difficult this must be for you and your wife, but do not worry. You only have to look at my brother to see how rotten apples grow, even in the best of families. As for your request, I'm afraid I'm unable to grant it. Mr. Weston is both a good friend of mine and a benefactor of Clarington, so it would be inappropriate for me to oppose him. Also, consider his great influence in the city. I have no doubt he will manage to prevent the hospital's construction no matter what. Thank you for your understanding. Wow. Oh, congrats on the COVID shot. Oh my god, this is going to be another horrible note from horrible Linda.
Highest priority, huh? That means Eugene's probably working in Bernard's office right now.
Bernard tells me there's a cold draft coming from his window and it's turning his office into a freezer. Fixing this should be your highest priority today. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go down there to get a screwdriver to open this vent with. I have no doubt that Eugene is being, let's just toss that, a responsible employee and getting the work done.
Maybe I shouldn't wander around with my pockets full. Is there anything I can put down?
I picked up a mug that I need to put it down. Thank you for reminding me, player character. Man, poor Eugene. It's just so tragic. Oh no, I'm supposed to be invisible!
It's, Miss Bellevent, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right. You're the one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to, take care of your sister, I think?
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand, sir.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
Oh, this icon indicates a lie. Lies might get you out of a tough spot, but be careful not to get caught in a lie.
No, I'm just getting a screwdriver.
A screwdriver? What for?
Loose vent.
Well, that sounds like a job for Eugene, doesn't it?
Yes, you're right.
Then leave the repairs to him.
Okay, I will.
Well, don't you look mischievous. Hey, Bean. If you're planning to give Bernard a good scare, sign me up.
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Oh, I see.
Eugene?
We gave bedroom eyes to her first.
You'd better go and take a look. I'll stand guard by the elevator, and make some noise if I see Bernard coming.
Okay, thanks. I'll be quick.
Yeah, she's one of the lesbians. I mean, hopefully.
Kinda wish I worked here when Raymond was in charge. Sounds like the hotel was very different back then.
Ah, okay, so Bernard inherited the hotel. Whoa, we stopped coming 2 or 3 years ago because of all the unsavory characters hanging around. Savory will now... Okay, his brother Bernard is now taking over the reins of the family. Does this place has a rep... Is it possible this place has a reputation for being gay?
Just look at these distinguished gentlemen. And a young Bernard.
Is this a gay hotel? Is there a chance this is a gay hotel?
Aha! Let's get you to that vent.
No, I take you.
Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
I would like to thank you again, dear Mr. Weston, for agreeing to this partnership between Clarington Hotel and Weston's department store. Thanks to your generous help, renovations are well underway, and the hotel has never looked better. Crossed out, you should come visit soon. On another note, it's come to my attention that you have formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of the new mental hospital. After working so hard to elevate the Clarington standards, I cannot allow a band of cuckoos to move into my backyard. Should you accept it, it would be an honor and privilege to join your fight. Yours sincerely, Bernard Leduc. Handwritten by Eugene, and enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick. Ugh. Ugh. It does seem like if I don't throw this away, Eugene is going to get fired. I'm gonna throw it away. If Eugene wants to quit, he should, but he should make it in a responsible way.
This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond.
I thank you for your invaluable input, but need I remind you the terms of our agreement? I did my part, I got you out of jail, and have ensured that news of your deviant ways would not leak. Everybody in this game's gay, and I love it. Now I expect you to keep your side of the bargain and stay out of my way. You are not in charge of the hotel anymore. I have worked relentlessly the last 2 years to return Clarington to its former glory. A great challenge considering the poor state you left it in. I'm glad Father never got to see how you shamelessly destroyed his great legacy. As for me, I will be dead too before I listen to a single word of advice from you. You ask I lower our prices, but I can tell you I plan on doing just the opposite. My guests will be only the creme de la creme. Your deviant friends can find themselves another place for their sinful debaucheries. Enjoy your retirement. No, we can only throw it away. Which I'm not going to do because then Bernard will know that I've been fooling around in here. Check room 602. Ask Eugene to fix the radiator. Call Weston's office. Apologize to Mr. and Mrs. Drake for Valentine's Day mishap. Ooh. Speak with contractor about cost overruns. Call Weston's office. Decide employee of the month reward. The reward, not the employee of the month. Just the reward.
this blizzard, Bernard's office will be a skating rink by the end of the day. Best to avoid that.
Is there any other stuff? Oh? Leduc, my employer has made the following request. To avoid unwanted attention. Ooh, this is about the secret guest. His identity should remain secret to both guests and staff. Temperature at 6:02 should be kept at exactly 22 degrees C. His dog should be fed with the very best roast beef. His room should be cleaned every day at 11:30 a.m. on the dot. Eggs should be banned from his room service orders. No one should disturb him between the hours of 4 and 5 p.m. More requests shall follow once my employer takes possession of the room. Interesting. I mean, it looked like there were some books at the bottom of the drawer.
Second thought, maybe some fresh air is exactly what Bernard needs right now.
That bottom drawer? Okay. No, I'm gonna close it. The bottom dresser on the right looked like there might have been something. Is that what you wanted?
Ew. Is this?
Trilobite agent, is that what you wanted? Oh. Case there. Okay, I think that's everything I can interact with. Alright.
Surely your break is over by now.
No, it's not.
I came by here not too long ago, and Andrew was already covering for you.
That's because I was in the ladies' room.
That's no excuse to...
It's my time of the month. You're married, aren't you? So you know how it is. I have to go more often, and sometimes I stain the furniture, and don't get me started on all the...
That's enough details. Miss Belivet, what were you doing in my office?
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Huh. Must have been Eugene. Well, don't you have work to do?
Yes, sir.
Then get to it. Mr. Drake has asked to see you.
Again? God, he just can't get enough of me, can he?
Just indulge him. Apologize one more time for Friday's mishap. Do whatever needs to be done. We cannot afford to lose such loyal guests.
Okay.
So curious about the mishap.
That was a close one.
Yeah. I had a few cold sweats. But at least I found what I was looking for.
Good.
A screwdriver.
Well, if you need me, I'll be attending to the whims and worries of our entitled guests. Don't be a stranger.
Sorry, ma'am. How big did you say your party was again? Whew, that's big. It might be a bit difficult to...
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball, even if they did draw the short straw.
So dreamy. She's so dreamy. Really enjoy the cinematography on the on the elevator sections of this game. I think it's a very thoughtful way of cutting from one portion of the game to each other. Like, rather than having to like go in and press a button and wait as it like simulates moving me to a different floor. I think this is a very elegant and effective way of getting that done.
Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But That's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew.
Yeah. Oh. Ah. I'm going back to the room to decode this one? Okay. Okay. I should have marked down more of the letters that I got from the last one. So there were ones that were not technically listed that I got. Meet me. No. Tonight in my room. Plan? Michael? Will be sleeping. Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
We need to discuss our plan.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hello, Bean. Anything new to report?
I found another message written in secret code.
What does it say?
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael? Who's that? Another husband?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing of a Michael in this story.
Let me check the logbook. There's a Michael staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh, Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
Oh.
Could Marcella?
Yes?
No, never mind. So, what's next?
I guess I should go have a look at 507, but it's not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Well, I could call the room to make sure no one's there.
Good idea.
Hang on.
Oh, I love this.
You've got the all clear, Bean. Head on
Love
over.
this.
Thanks,
Love
Beth.
this strategy.
I'll call you back.
Oh. Yeah, Trilobite Agent, that's my read. I'm guessing that probably a lot of the staff are holdovers. Gay holdovers when this was a cool gay hotel. Okay. I also love when she calls her Bean. It's so sweet. Ah. Snake Lady, I want you to know people in the YouTube chat were saying similar things. In YouTube chat, I want you to know that Snake Lady in the... Or no, flip that. The Twitch chat. Snake Lady in the YouTube chat just said, shit is that final Pam, pre-catastrophe, obviously. The Twitch stream was talking about that exact same thing earlier.
Mr. Cruz, huh? Numbers, dates, times. What does it all mean?
No need to apologize, Snake Lady. I thought it was funny. I did not immediately clock her as Final Pam, but clearly there's something there. Okay, 1824. So we've got 2 days, 2 different times. 2 days, different times on both of those 2 days, I should say. I'm gonna write down 1824. I see lipstick on 2 glasses. A big old bottle of brandy. This is one of those games where, like, I really want to replay it doing a bad job and being like a really obvious snoop. More so than I already am. Okay, bag. Pictures. Well, an empty picture frame that she brought with her. So if I remember correctly, this is a long stay. She's a long stay resident in this hotel. She was on a different floor and then recently got asked to be moved to this room right next door to her lesbian lover while she's in town so they could run off together. And the man who was stalking them asked to be put in this room, but she's a longtime resident, so he couldn't. Free yo-yo inside. Oh no. I threw away the yo-yo. Aw, shit. Aw. Michael Boma, he wants to go to the factory. That's so cute. Love this. The fastest way on rails through the Midwest.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you're well in the spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact that I cannot wait to see you again. Gay! I hit the table so hard it moved the postcard. We're scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me. Ah! So cute. And then Michael has drawn some cute little doodles.
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing.
She's going through a divorce.
Promise, it's not you.
I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. That's me. The hotel is nice, too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy, and I wish everyone could go back to the way it was before, but Mom says it's impossible. She said she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me, too? Michael. Oh, and he wrote it on the wrong side of the stationery. Somehow that's extra sad and sweet. I'd have to use the screwdriver on this to get a battery out. Or has playing point-and-click mystery games rotted my fucking brain? Ha! Snake Lady says, Nicholas, I know you're not in this chat, but I have to hope you clipped the gay table slam. Rainbow colors? Gay? His grammar book. Michael's withdrawal from school. Dear Mrs. Bursey, we have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son, Michael Bursey, from his school schedule and system under the agreement that you will continue his education at home. Following this letter, you will receive a list of books and school materials you need to purchase in order to follow the curriculum from home. A social worker will be in touch to help you understand our milestones so that your son can benefit from our programs from the comfort of his home.
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend.
Wow, that's a fancy, cool-looking key.
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
Dear Anne, you were right. I miss the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I cannot find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they're missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, dancing. It's great fun, but I'm glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you're still able to have a good time. I will leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late-night study sessions at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's class, if you can believe it. I will see you soon. Warm wishes. Oh. Oh.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. Funny how some games really stand the test of time.
Oh man, okay.
I used to play this with Mom all the time.
Obviously, I want to keep going, but we have hit the 3-hour mark. I didn't think I was going to get this engrossed in it, but I also didn't know it was going to be so gay. In fact, I'm going to save. Oh, look at these fucking shoes, too. Oh, man, okay. Wow. Yeah, game unexpectedly so gay. Which I am fucking delighted by. Every time there's something new and gay in the game, I'm just like, fuck yeah, all right. I'm obsessed. I can't wait to play more of this. I think the plan is streaming on Thursday at my normal time, and I think we're just gonna go until we beat the game. Does it give me, what percentage? 53, okay, so we're over the halfway part. The lesbian mess room. Yeah, a crucial part in the lesbian arc of this story. Anyway, good stream, everybody. I'm super into this game. And I look forward to finishing it all next Thursday. When do I stream on Thursdays? Noon? Noon Central Time? I'm going to do my best to feel better. In fact, I'm going to go and lie down right now and sleep for as long as I can sleep. Have a good rest of your week. I will see you all Thursday. Bye.